this week I just redid my room. Yeah, it just needed a bit of a refresh. Felt like my old room was getting a bit stale. I got these new curtains and I think they are absolutely adorable. They have these like butterfly prints all over them. I saw someone posting about them and that's all it takes. This is the first time I've taken them out of their packaging, so I hope they fit. These are the old curtains, which are cute. As you can see, they're not straight at the bottom. Not that you need to be straight, but that's not straight. You know, we're gonna fix that. Not the only thing that's not straight. No. So yeah, I'm gonna try hang these up. Let's do that. This is very much a do as I say, not as I do sort of scenario. Do you reckon there's a left and a right? Do we think that's cute? I'm feeling yes. Also, the length of this, come with me. The length of this, crazy that it's like the perfect length. I just ordered this online. Like, I was not expecting it to be this good. And then I have to put my monkey friend back up. Okay, now we're gonna do some really cute cinematic. Ooh. Ah. Was that super enjoyable for you as well? But like, pretty good. I love that there are different types of butterflies on this. Like, it's not the same butterfly, it's like there's different types of them. Obviously the dragonflies, but I feel like the flowers is what really sold me on it. I'll be just staring at these for ages now. Look how pretty they are. I really wanted to bring nature like into my room. I think nature's so important to me, and having nature inside my room just brings me so much joy. And I feel like, especially in like the depths of winter, I really struggle not having like sunshine all the time, or even just like in spring outside my room is just covered in butterflies. Like, it's so beautiful. And in winter, not a living being. If I see a single comment about this outfit, I don't want to hear it. As you are aware, my wonderful room, ignore these. And today I decided to wash my sheets, my new sheets. Am I thinking that by changing up my bed I'm gonna get a new personality? Yeah. And is that gonna happen? Yeah. Watch out, world, for my new personality. My sheets, I will show you, are quite cute, quite fun. Very like, I don't know, more feminine. I feel like I have very much been going through a phase, or also known as my life, where I've kind of tried to like rebel against girly things, and I've decided I want to stop doing that. The way I describe it to like people in my life is like feminine but not girly, and I don't know if that's helping the cause, hurting the cause. I don't know if there's a right way to do this, but that's what's working in my head at the moment. So like, baby steps. Let's make my bed. I don't know what that was. Why do I have two doonas? Well, it's because I live in Australia and it is so cold. I don't think anyone here knows what insulation is, and because of that, my room, as lovely as it is so cold all the time. When it's -7 degrees outside, it's -7 degrees inside. It's also trapping the cold, so like even when it gets warmer outside, the cold likes to stay in here, which is like super fun. This is going to change my personality is because I have had this bedding for, I want to say 3 years. I replaced the exact same bedding. I am a creature of habit. If I like something, I'm gonna buy it in every color. That is me. That is me to a T. The downside of that is change. I fear change. We're trying to, you know, fight that and be like, actually, change is fine. We can handle change. Also, something fun about this bedding, it likes to shed. Just like ignore all of that. I was saying, why I think that my personality is going to change is because I've had the same bedding for so long. I feel like so much has changed for me in those 3 years, which sounds obvious, but how much more fun is it to blame it on the bedding than on personal growth, you know? This is the pattern. It's like florals, but they're pink, purple, and green. I saw these really beautiful, like purple ones, but they just did not ship to Australia, and that is a bit sad. But you know what? I think these ones are still pretty.
One thing about me is I don't own a single piece of clothing that does not have a stain on it. So why do I keep getting white things? That's a good question, because they're cute. Like, look at how cute this is. It's got ruffles around the outside. Like, look how cute that pattern is. I feel like if you're gonna stop doing things just because of like staining it, like, that's life. Life is a stain. Why do I think I'm some philosopher? I'm not. Like warmth back into my room. Like my room was very grey before. Another fun thing about me is that my winter doonas are a queen and my bed is a double. And I feel like I'm a genius for that because I feel like I'm just staying more warm. I don't know if that's true or not, but like it feels like it's true. Is this inside out? Okay. I know there's probably an easier way to do this. I look like a ghost. But I don't know of that, so enjoy whatever this is. Am I worried about staining these sheets? Yes. Yes, I am. But I feel like we've already been over that. So I think the reality's just set in. I think why can't I talk? I think the reality has set in that I actually got white sheets. Yeah, and this is the biggest thing going on in the world right now. What of it? Yeah, I do dab every time I sneeze. I know. I'm so cool. Hey, how come you're not like pretending like you only sleep with one doona? Because I'm making my bed to actually sleep in it tonight. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not pretending that I'm gonna redo this. This is it. Meet Grape. Grape is my best friend. You hurt him, you hurt me. You don't do that. Okay? He has been with me since literally day one. So I also got some new towels for this occasion. I don't know why I'm going for a white theme. It just happened. I kind of wanted these to be beige, but all the beige towels were like $300 and I was not going to do that. Like, I'm sorry if you have $300 to spend on towels. I do not. Sorry. But this is it. Hope you enjoy it. I feel like the lighting has been the wrong way the whole time. And you know what? Ignore that. And if it has been great, well, then it was deliberate. That only took me way longer than it should have. I already feel my new personality coming. In summer, my house loves to attract cockroaches. Not big ones, like the baby ones. Cockroaches love my house, and I don't know why. But like in winter, not a soul, not one. And you might be like, is that not a good thing? Well, yes, but also that means that like there is no living thing. Well, I mean me. Well, no. I just love the idea of like hearing the birds chirping, and that just does not happen in winter because it is freezing, which is a bit sad, but we live, we learn. The background of my room, is that right? I don't know, but it is these lovely vinyls. And as you can see, or you might have been able to notice, there are like 6 spots, but I'm currently only using 4 of them because they keep falling on my head. And the other day I had this genius idea of using blue tack to stop them falling. Yeah, it's only taken me like 3 years to figure that one out. I want to change my vinyls. So I thought that we could discuss doing this together, and I wanted to show you my vinyls and what I think might be a cool color pattern. So my color pattern at the moment was meant to be like a whole yellow white theme, but they kept falling down, so we're gonna try again. I really want to put up my new Griff vinyl because it's signed by Griff. I don't want a single person to be like, it's fake. I don't care. Like, I don't think it is, but if it is, I don't care, and I would rather pretend that this is real. I think it's real. I believe it's real. If one person's like, it's not real, I'll believe you for the rest of my life, and I just don't want to hear that. So please don't. Kind of want to put it up, and it could go very much with just like a plain white theme, but I kind of want to add more color. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe add like one of each color because I haven't done that before. I also have both of the Olivia Rodrigo ones, and as much as I love these ones, these 2 are the bane of my existence. I will breathe and these will fall on my head. And so like I've woken up in the middle of the night to these falling on my head, and because of that they cannot go on my wall. But those ones have been vetoed. In case anyone was wondering, this is my prized possession. Also the yellow one that's up there, that's the live version of Good Riddance with Aaron Dessner and Gracie, and I'm so glad I have that one as well. It's officially summer. It's not, but I'm getting ants in my room again. Why? I don't know. There is not a single morsel of food in here. Why are you coming in? If there is one artist I must see before I die, it is Griff. I found her music at just like such the right moment. You know when you just hear an album at the exact time you're meant to hear it? That's like what this album was for me as well. Good Riddance and Vertigo are probably the two most influential albums in my life. Like there are a lot of other albums I love and like deeply love, like Folklore, basically anything Taylor Swift. I love those albums, but these two albums, they did something to me. You know, like I needed them in that moment and they changed my life. If you haven't heard any Griff song, please go listen to Griff. What do we think? Do we love? I genuinely kind of do. I wasn't expecting to love or hate it. I was trying to get more color in my life and yet this is where we ended up. I feel like I just looked like that meme that was like the kid that's like looking and then there's the fire. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like I just look like that and I'm so sorry. Anyway, I don't have a plant in this room anymore because I almost killed it. But I'm thinking of maybe stealing that plant back because I think I'm losing brain cells in this room. I'm gonna go steal the plant back. This is my plant. She is a diva. She has survived for 2 whole years, right? Like pretty impressive. I did keep her alive for like a year, almost 2 years, like a year and 11 months. And then I went to Europe and I like handed her off to someone, that someone being my mother. My mom kept her alive and I just have not brought her back. Was that a really fun story for you as well? Anyway, I'm feeling like we go over here. Okay, like, is it taking up the entire space? Yeah. Do I care? I probably should. And actually, as my witness, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up. Sorry, that noise was because I picked this up thinking that this was the only thing and there's actually stuff underneath that I have not put away. I used to be very, like, anti-blanket. I don't know why. And I'm not anymore. And I feel like that's growth. Guys, I'm not doing well. Not even in the slightest. I just like to break the fourth wall a bit is I was really like not feeling doing this. I was like, it must be perfect. I need it to be perfect. Like otherwise it can't be done. And like, I don't think I'm gonna be perfect ever. Sorry if you guys are perfect, but I fear that's not gonna be me ever. And so I was like, what am I waiting for? So the point of that sentence is, you're getting whatever this mess is, and I really hope it's entertaining. And if it is, I need you to trust that, like, editing me really pulled something together. Sometimes I wish you could just, like, stop being an adult. That's my whole thought process on that one. I'm officially like at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this for the rest of my life, and I just don't know if I want to do that, you know? It's clean. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. I'm trying my best. That's all one can ask for. I feel like ever since I've done that, my room just feels calmer. It feels lighter. And I know the bedding is literally lighter, but like it feels lighter, you know? Like I feel like there's like a lighter weight on my chest. And that is so hard to like describe to someone because it's like, yeah, so I changed my bedding and also like I feel okay in the world again. Like, what? And that feels a bit crazy to say to people. But I do. I feel lighter. And obviously I kind of attribute that to the bedding because, well, I can and I'm going to. But like, it sounds crazy to attribute it to the bedding. But I feel like I just feel better because of it. Why did I change my room? I changed my room because I wish I could move. My goal is to move out. I love where I live at the moment, but I guess I wish I lived somewhere else. And I've been in this room for 5.5 years, and as much as I love it and I'm so blessed, I want to grow and I want to change and I want to move. I think what's difficult is I'm at a point in my life where I'm not sure where I want to move to. I don't know if I want to move to the house next door, or if I want to move across the country, or if I want to move across the world. Until I have these answers, I'm just staying in my little room. And I'm okay with that. But I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be okay with that. I guess we'll see.